Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Sorry for the delay. I've been dealing with sickness, if you can't hear it in my voice. So we're going to jump into things here with Chase. Chase has a couple welcome offers across a couple different cards that are interesting and a new feature to the Marriott Bonvoy Bold card. So we'll start with those welcome offers. Marriott Bonvoy Bold now has a 60,000 point welcome offer with a free night certificate. So that's going to be on $2,000 in spend in the first 3 months of holding the card. Also, the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless has a 100,000 point welcome offer plus a $150 statement credit on $3,000 in purchases in the first 3 months of holding the card. The IHG Rewards Premier card has a 170,000 point welcome offer. In addition, there's another welcome offer of 5 free night certificates valued at 40,000 points per night. Both of those come with $4,000 in spend in the first 3 months of holding the card. Of the two, go after the 170,000 point offer because the 5 nights, if they're like previous 5-night offers, those are at 60,000. You cannot top those up with additional IHG points. So if points are your bigger play, go for those. If you're going to go after free night certificate welcome offers, this round is 40,000 points. Previous rounds have been 60. You may want to do the math just because those can't be topped up in previous examples. So just going to put that out there for anyone who needs it. Finally, the IHG Traveler card. This is the no annual fee IHG card. That has a 100,000 point offer on 2,000 in spend, no annual fee. There you go. Going back to the Bonvoy Bold, the Bonvoy Bold has added Pay Yourself Back. Pay Yourself Back is a feature that Chase has on a number of cards. It was a Konami code on the Aeroplan card on travel when you could do unlimited Pay Yourself Back at 1.25 cents per point. That has now been capped at 50,000 points per year. But the Aeroplan card also has 0.8 cents per point Pay Yourself Back on grocery and dining. Sorry, doing this off the top of my head. The Chase Sapphire Preferred has Pay Yourself Back on charitable donations, annual fee, I believe, and travel, although those are not at elevated rates. The Sapphire Reserve has a couple of categories. Gas is usually one. Annual fee is one. Charitable contributions is the highest. I feel like I'm missing one, but they rotate these typically quarterly. So Pay Yourself Back is been added to the Bonvoy Bold. This will be capped at $750 in value. And the pay yourself back rate is going to be 0.8 cents per point on airline purchases and Marriott hotel purchases. So much narrower scope. But if you do stay at Marriott's a lot and you'd rather pay cash because trying to make point redemptions work easily is not always the best. You can make the cash payment, get paid in points, pay yourself back on the points. There you go. But again, that is capped at 0.8 cents per point and $750 yearly. Just keep that in mind. So we've got those. We've also got some other updates from across the travel world. We're going to go over to Choice Hotels real quick. Choice has added Westgate Resorts as a partner. You will be able to start booking Westgate Resorts through Choice privileges, 21 upscale properties. So there you go. We're going to move over to Citi. Citi has added Buy Now, Pay Later. It will be coming to Apple Pay later this year. So Citi is one of the first big banks to add their Buy Now, Pay Later program through Apple Pay, which is impressive because Citi cards and Apple Pay get along like oil and water. So how Citi is getting Citi FlexPay to work through Apple Pay, but getting your Citi Double Cash to not trigger fraud, maybe they fix it. I'm not confident because it's Citi, but maybe they fix it. But did want to highlight that Citi's FlexPay will be coming to Apple Pay in the near future. I would imagine if Citi FlexPay works, then you're going to see Chase's version of this, which is, I believe it's just Chase Pay over time. American Express has something similar, but those are usually just attached to your card payment. So not necessarily Buy Now, Pay Later, but it is their approximations of Buy Now, Pay Later. So we'll see if they add those options to Apple Pay going forward. Wells Fargo doesn't have a buy now, pay later yet, but I'm sure in time they will add one, as well as Capital One. Do want to also highlight that Air Canada has Aeroplan points available with a 30% discount from now until February 18th. This coming from upgraded points. If you purchase 2,000 to 9,000 points, you won't get a discount. 10,000 to 19,000 points will be a 15% discount. 20,000 to 75,000, you're going to get a 20% discount. 80,000 to 95,000, 25% discount. And you have to purchase 100,000 points minimum to get that 30% discount, which would be purchasing points at 1.7 cents per point. And there you go. You can purchase 1 million points in total. You can purchase 250,000 points in any given transaction. The 30%, there's no bonus points attached to this. It would just be a discount. So you don't get any bonus of points attached to that. But there you go. That's Air Canada. The last thing I wanted to highlight, there's also a brilliant offer that's floating around of 150,000 membership, or I'm sorry, 150,000 Marriott Bonvoy points and a $150 statement credit, but that feels incredibly weak, especially given the Bonvoy Boundless, the $95 card, gives you a $150 statement credit and 100,000 points. So I'll be on the lookout for that one. I'll put the link down in the description below, but I don't think that's the best offer. And then, yeah, that should do it. That's just a quick rundown of some stuff that I have noticed. Oh, one last thing. Sorry. American Express had its Q4 earnings call today. On Q4 earnings call, they dropped that they will be refreshing 35 to 50 products this year, apparently credit cards. In the United States, they only have 14 consumer credit cards, and all but the American Express Green Card and the American Express Platinum Card have been refreshed in the last 2 years. The Marriott cards were, I believe, last refreshed in 2023. Fact check me if I'm wrong down in the comments below. They may get another refresh this year, although I don't know when the American Express, Chase, and Marriott contract triumvirate is up for renegotiation. But the AmEx cards on the Marriott side were refreshed relatively recently. The Delta cards were refreshed relatively recently. The Hilton cards were refreshed in 2024. The American Express Gold Card was refreshed in 2024. On the business side, the Business Gold Card was refreshed in late 2023, early 2024. The Business Platinum has not been refreshed in some time. The Blue Business Plus has not been refreshed, but I doubt that card would get refreshed. Blue Business Cash has not been refreshed. The Plum Card has not been refreshed. The Corporate Green Card has not been refreshed. The American Express Business Platinum has not been refreshed. So maybe the business cards get some refreshes this year, but the Business Delta cards were all refreshed. The Hilton Business Card was refreshed. The Marriott Business Card was last refreshed, I believe, during the last Marriott refresh, which again, I believe was 2 years ago in 2023. So I don't think it's time for another Marriott refresh. So if I were a betting man, your refreshes for 2025 on the American Express side are going to be the Platinum, Personal and Business, the Green, Personal and Business, and I can't think of anything else. They don't need to touch the Blue Business Plus. They don't need to touch the Blue Business Cash. They've discontinued the Everyday and Everyday Preferred, so maybe going back to the lower tier on the customer side would be, I don't know, a good thing. The Cash Magnet card was discontinued. I don't see a need to replace that card. I also don't see a need to continue on with American Express's cashback system. Just be like Chase and have membership reward points, and you could also cash them out. If you want to make the cash out a little bit different than 1 cent per point, I don't know, but let it be one currency. That would be better. But that's going to do it here for this one. I just wanted to highlight that they had their earnings call and they mentioned that there will be 50 refreshes. I can't think of 50 products that they can refresh here in the United States. They only have 14 current customer cards and about the same number of business cards. They also have the Home Depot and Lowe's business card, the AmEx, the Amazon business card, like one other business card, but I don't think those cards are going to get serious refreshes. Do you? All right. Anyway, comment down below if you like what I do. Hit the like and subscribe. Consider becoming a channel member. Check out the pinned comment for other ways to support me outside of YouTube. and check out these 2 videos that'll be floating over my head right about now. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Appreciate your time. Bye for now.